Hey guys, Cell here, and welcome back to more Fate Grand Order. I'm actually recording it in the same day, albeit it's almost 11 p.m. So technically it's almost not the same day anymore. Who's currently on the summon? Okay, so yeah, it's still Sigurd and Valkyrie. Wait, 21 PDT is... ah, crud. 9? 22 is 10, 23, yeah, 9. So 10, 11. So in an hour and 10 minutes, I think the banners will change to Brunhilde. At that point, it's like, will I be able to control myself? Probably not. I so badly hope I do, though. Alright. A steady journey to hell. Let's go. What is this place? Why did you bring me here? We no longer have a court jester, you see, so I thought he would make a good show in his absence. What was that? You're a perfectly ordinary Yaga, aren't you? You abandoned your parents when they grew weak, yet aren't yourself strong enough to take what you want. The only thing you ever have a chance to think about is how to make it to the next day. And that is precisely why I want you to meet the Tsar. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Do hold on to your gun. This is, after all, your once-in-a-lifetime shot at assassinating the Tsar. You don't believe me? Here, let me see it. What the? You see, it works just fine. We heard a gunshot. It's quite alright, Oprishniki. A weapon like this could never hope to hurt the Tsar. The hell? Are you crazy or something? One must not succumb to madness, young Yaga. Now, the time is nearly at hand. Are you ready? What is that? No, wait. It can't be. Who is that Yaga there? Ah! He is one of your subjects from the frontier, your Imperial Majesty. He came all this way on a pilgrimage, just so he could bow down before your glory in person. I see. How pious of you. Aye. What is this thing? It's not human. It's not Yaga. It's not even alive. It's so absurd. Just the sight of it burns my mind. I feel like I shouldn't even look its way. I'm getting mixed up in things no one ever should. It's not blasphemous. It's not obscene. It might be sublime, but... Come on, don't wimp out on me. This thing shouldn't even have a mind. It's not right. I think I must have screamed. The priest didn't even bat an eye. That was the strangest part of the whole thing. What the hell are you? The Tsar is a great man, a being to be held in fear and awe. He is the ultimate Yaga. He is the one who saved this nation from disaster. I don't understand what this priest is saying, and I don't want to. Of course, the Tsar has feelings of his own. What? But right now, he is far, far away, dreaming even as he continues to govern this nation. Yet as far off as he is, we know his dream must be a happy one. Our Tsar dreams of merriment, of a peaceful, beautiful nation unspoiled by strife, unease, or despair. That is why he sleeps so soundly. But let us say that he were hypothetically to learn of a rebellion brewing. Well, that would not be pretty. Our great Tsar would lead the attack himself, and he would crush the rebels utterly. We can't let that happen. We can't let him wake up. We can't ever let him wake up. This creature's despair incarnate. Ah yes, another hypothetical. Were the rebel army to be swiftly eradicated, you would never need to bear witness to the Tsar's glory ever again, so long as you live. I betray them. I only joined the rebel army on a whim. I'm not proud to be a rebel. It's not my mission in life. No, that's not it. It's worse. I understand now. My spirit is broken. I would do anything if it meant I'd never have to see the Tsar again. The rebel army's base is.
I already know about that one, but surely you must have an inkling of where their other hideout might be located.
I do. I would not be called a coward for this. Anyone would have done the same if they'd have seen what I have.
No, if it was me, I would not have cowered in fear. I would have stood my ground.
Coward. That's right. Every last damn Yaga in this world would do the same, so I
wouldn't, though.
The Nemecardius guy took me away and threw me in here. Huh, you guys were fighting that monster not too long ago, right? If you're gonna go up against it again, then I'll help. I'll take that monster over the Tsar any day of the week.
You being straight with us, Patxi?
No, I'm not. Of course I don't want to fight a monster like that if I can help it. But every word I said about the Tsar was true. Nobody should even think about messing with him. I just want you to understand that.
Sound like a bunch of excuses to me.
I don't care what you think. If you're gonna kill me, then kill me. Trust me, you'd do the same if you'd seen that thing for yourself. Was this Ivanatable really that frightening to look at? Stop it. Don't make me remember him. Just thinking about him gets me a splitting headache.
Maybe it's some sort of skill that made you feel this way. It might have been a noble phantasm that made you feel this way.
Yes, that's definitely possible. Ivannatable's name is synonymous with fear after all. At any rate, no matter how fearsome Ivannatable may be, we can't just run from him. I know you won't want to hear this, Patxi, but we need to face him. And we need to examine the tray of emptiness he is guarding.
Well, we ain't gonna find anything just jawing around here. All we're doing is wandering in circles.
Do you guys have any food? No, we don't. Oh.
Well, hey, I bet this little critter here would be a nice stew to get us through the night, yeah? You ain't gonna put up no fuss about giving up a little meat for your master, right, foe? Come on, what do you say, little fella?
Foe.
Easy, foe, just calm down, it's okay, no one's going to eat you.
I got some jerky left over if you want it. That would be a big help, Patxi. Billy will be alright, but for Master, it's a matter of life and death.
I don't get ya. First you go turncoat on the rebel army, now you're offering us jerky. You'd give a damned windsock a run for its money without a blowing in direction of whatever breeze takes you.
You guys are strong enough that you can just take it from me anyway. No point in fighting a battle I know I can't win.
You could have just not told us about it. We're not the type to resort to stealing.
You expect me to believe that?
Man, you ain't got the least bit of trust in you, do you?
Patxi, I know I speak for Master when I say this. None of us has any intention of hurting you. Besides, we're the reason you got caught up in this in the first place. And we can't expect anyone to hold out in the face of pain and suffering. So I don't think we can decide whether or not you deserve forgiveness. What the hell, you people? I don't get it. None of this makes sense.
Well, from proper human history, we lived in a whole different kind of world than you, Yaga.
That's true. I'm sorry we didn't say anything about it sooner. In our history, the Great Cold Wave that took place 450 years ago never happened. We didn't just come here from another country. We came here from another world, from proper human history. From a world that enjoyed a history at least a little more peaceful than this one. A peaceful history? What the hell are you talking about? Now I'm even more confused.
Means how Russia had a whole different history than this one, and it wasn't nearly so damn cold.
I guess it makes sense. A lot more than you living under a rock all this time. Now I get it. That's why you guys didn't have to become Yaga to survive. The new world, Ivanatable.
Nah, he's been dead for ages, been boots Up since he was about 50 years old.
He actually died.
Of course he did. He was just a man.
But then how? I see. Puppy human history, huh? So if the Great Cold Wave never happened, does that mean it's actually warm there?
I don't know. I think Russia must still be pretty cold. More than here anyway.
Makes sense. There aren't any demonic beasts either. Then we do have cute animals like Foe. Foe. What a weird world.
This means you're starting to get an interest in puppy human history now.
I don't know about that, but the idea of a world where even weaklings like Cell can survive sounds pretty interesting.
You really gotta call me a weakling? Even though you just said that we're stronger than you? And we could easily take your jerky? Really, Patxi? You really want to be going down that route?
I can kinda tell that Marsh is strong. I've got no doubt about your strength, gunslinger. But I can't make heads or tails of you, Cell. At first I thought you were a mage, but it turns out you can't even do anything special.
Yep. Well, excuse the hell out of me. I admit I'm not strong, but...
I knew it.
There's a hell of a lot more to strength than what you're talking about. If you ain't got it in you to see that, then you're still just a kid yourself. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
Let me ask you another question, Cell. What's your everyday life like? Are you not constantly worried about dying like we are? I'd like to know that too, Senpai.
My everyday life with you? Or my everyday life of being a master where my life is literally put on the line every second?
I always enjoy your stories about your life before you came to Chaldea.
It's really nothing special, honestly. Well, ain't that just perfect, being mean and take a break? How about we all have a sit down, a bite of jerky, and Mask can talk about her daily life last spell? Still throws me off trying to talk like Billy.
So you even have hot days in your world, huh? How do you manage with those? You just take off all your clothes or what?
Thankfully my bedroom isn't, hot all the time. Most of the time it's cool.
School, that's right.
Oh god.
Learning with other people the same age as you really does sound wonderful.
Mosh, it's terrible. It is completely terrible.
Honestly, I would love to try going there myself.
I mean, no. I can't even say I'd go back with her. No. Screw that. I'll be home waiting for you every day.
I don't get it. Why would you waste all your time on something so meaningless? Literacy, rates, societal institutions. Nope, I just don't get it. Back up. You're not considered a legal adult until you're how old? That's ridiculous. So no alcohol before a certain age. No riding a bike one either. Oh wait, you said you used cars there, didn't you? Then again, I guess it doesn't make much difference if you're not allowed to ride one either way. It's true, each country has its own set of laws and regulations. But I believe it's common for them to limit the drinking and driving age of citizens until they've reached a certain age.
I mean, I still don't drink or smoke.
So then, what do you do when it gets cold? How do the kids survive without a swig of vodka? Or would vodka actually mess up their chances of surviving?
Suppose y'all either ain't learned this or just forgot it, but drinking alcohol actually ends up lowering your body temperature.
Huh, really? It's never felt that way to me. Even because you have a fur coat? Yeah, that's true. Honestly, seeing you humans in your super smooth skin is kind of, well, gross. Huh?
That fur does look nice and warm. Honestly, I kind of wish I had a fur coat too.
Well, I guess the fact that you don't have fur coats just goes to show it's not so dangerous that you need them. Come to think of it, we do know one person with a fur coat in our world.
Oh no. Thomas here.
The only thing I truly dislike is static electricity of the AC variety. It's all about DC.
Huh, so you do have Yaga in your world. He's a collection of different presidents. What's a president? It's like the star of your world. Kind of, I guess. You know, I still kind of find it hard to believe that a human could really be as stronger than a Yaga. That's because you're a servant. Don't think I'm tough enough to cut it out here, huh, Patxi? Be happy to prove it to you if you like. How about I put 5 straight shots right between your eyes, but even a Yaga would die from that. Alright, I'm sorry. Say, where's Avocado Brown anyway? We actually got separated from him right before we ran into you. He was right here with us before we ended up fighting the Minotaur in this labyrinth. I'm sure he's still alive, at least I think so. I think so too. Aha, now I get it. Get what? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. There's still a lot I don't get about all this, but one thing I do. Why did I go along with these guys? Why did I end up siding with the Rebel Army? Because I found Cell and Marsh fascinating. I mean, they're both weak, hopelessly weak. I saw Marsh fight a Kree-shot once, and she was easily as strong as Billy back then. But she doesn't have the mind for fighting. She can't kick someone while they're down to get ahead. And well, that's doubly true for Cell. For Yaga, the weak aren't even worth eating. For these humans, these weaklings who would have been abandoned long ago had they been Yaga, they say they're here to fix humanity, whatever that means. It sounds like the kind of job reserved for great heroes. How could these weaklings ever pull that off? This world is wrong. I think back on what my dad used to say, and try to picture the world Cell and Marsh came from, what it represents. We Yaga survive by abandoning anyone and everyone who threatens to hold us back. Friends, family, comrades, it doesn't matter. Is that really for the best? Is that really the only way?
Hey, I actually can see myself now. Alright, thank you, Patxi. I've never actually seen my character like this before.
It's nice. These two don't seem to think so. They never give up on the weak instead. They do everything they possibly can to help them. That's why I'm not scared of them. It feels nice. They're so beautiful, it makes me green with envy. So cheerful, it makes me want to kill them.
Wow.
See? Patxi, what's wrong?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing. Let's just get back on track. So you're not planning to kill me, even though I betrayed you all. That's right. Don't look at me. I'm just going along with Master here. We're not going to hurt you. Don't blame me for what you did. Then if we manage to make it out of here, would it be okay if I stuck with you again?
I mean, Atalanta might be really freaking pissed off. It might even attack us if she sees you with us. Do you really want that to happen to me when I'm trying to defeat the Tsar? I mean, hell, after we're done with everything here, does Patxi come with us so that he can go out and explore the world? Although, if we go into like a world opposite of his, where it's extremely freaking hot, he might die of heat stroke. I don't think there's a Mr. Code to fix that.
Don't worry, I'll make myself scarce if we run to the Rebel Army again. I'm a traitor, it's my fault so many were wiped out. Patxi. I got it, so this is how he's trying to make up for the wrong he did. Still, ain't none of the rebels gonna be happy to see him, too dangerous to keep him with us. I know I can't show my face around him, but I'd still like to stick with you guys until then. Oh, damn it. It's so hard to put into words. I guess it's because I don't really understand it all that well myself. I'm voting no on this one, Master. He's turned on us once. Wouldn't it be prudent to give him a chance to do it again? Bringing him along is a bad idea, at least that's my 2 bits. But I can already see from the way you're looking at me that you ain't having that. You're welcome to come with us, Patxi. Thank you.
I doubt I'll be much help, but if there's anything I can do to be useful, just let me know.
Billy, don't worry none, I got it. If that's what Master wants, that's what Master will get.
I get why you're concerned, but...
Yes, I sounded off kinda harsh there. Don't pay me no mind, Patxi. I ain't like these two. I can be a downright asshole as often as not.
Fine with me, frankly. I'm glad there's someone like you around. I can be kind of an asshole sometimes, too.
Damned if he didn't send to shoot the bull's eye on that one.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sensing a whole passel of them. Patxi, watch my back. We don't need them surrounding us.
I know, there's a metallic scent. It's not pretty sneaky.
Looks like we found ourselves some stragglers. I'm guessing they got lost in here too, but I got a feeling they ain't looking to cooperate.
Please make sure you defeat at least one of the groups before they corner you in a pincer formation.
I'll take the rear group. Alright, let's get a move on, Master. Alright, so we have 3 battles. Yay! This is gonna take a while, ain't it? A is now gone. Next is B. Oh, thank you for actually giving me someone that might be able to actually take B out right now. And then we get to fight C, D, and E. I'm just wondering, how strong is the final enemy gonna be? Just know I gotta destroy them all, don't we? Come on over here, Altera. I want you to use your noble phantasm. Thing's about to get straight down the middle and kill them all. I don't even know what the hell I just said. Guess if I don't keep doing this voice, I'll end up losing it. And as you can tell, I'm able to actually still do it. That's only probably because it's still the same day. Had it been a different day, I probably would have lost it completely. Now start getting her noble phantasm up, please. Wait a minute, come on. Dang it! So close. Can we get 2 busters, please, from Okita? Or at least 1 from Weaver? There we go. That'll work. Thank you very much, game, for heeding my plea. Now we're going into turn 6. Against who? Okay, only 2 of them. That actually is not that bad. Especially when we do massive damage. And I'll make sure that we do even more damage. But yeah, no, I like the fact that we were going through Patxi's dialogue. Cause that's... I don't remember the last time that we ever really saw Gudao. I mean, Gudako. Yeah, Gudako, right? Yeah. I don't remember the last time that we actually saw her just straight out in the view. I might just not be remembering pretty much anything. But as far as I know, that's the first time in a long time that's happened. Good job, Okita. The only other time I remember seeing Gurako is literally in the, well, I mean, it was more so... And that one doesn't count. Seeing her right there. It was the crazy Gurako that doesn't ever really get the servants that she wants summoning. The little chibi one, that's really crazy. I think we saw her during whatever the event was that we got. Crap, what the lumberjack. What was her name? Paul Bunyan. That event right there, I believe, is the first time I've ever actually seen a good arco in the main storyline. Though actually, when we saved humanity, doesn't seem like it anymore, right? At the very end there, we were holding hands with Marsh. Yeah. I'm picking up even more pre-sneaky readings. They're still coming, Master. Damn it, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Damn, misfire, sorry, give me a bit of cover. We got him, but he's just not going down. Hitting them when the heart won't do it. Gotta aim for the head. Oh, it's pretty sneaky and charge and get on with their master. Oh, crap. I'm okay? Halt, scoundrels. How dare you point your weapons at an innocent young woman? Oh. Has the, world traveler finally, universe traveler, alternate world traveler, the wandering swordsman, Musashi, has she finally shown up? I mean, I know my right hand from my left in these foreign lands, but I still know a villain when I see one. Touch one hair on her beautiful head, and I will cut you down where you stand. Heaven's vengeance may be slow, but this wandering sword master will make sure nothing slips by. If you fear not my blades, then have at you. That voice! Musashi! Yeah, it's her! Hi there, Cell. Long time no see. I knew I'd run into you again someday. Hell yeah! Perfect timing as well. You know, I all but forgot that the Wandering Swordsman was in this. Because we haven't heard hide nor tail of her. For a long freaking time. And now we finally see her. I'm picking up an unidentified servant reading. Did someone just appear out of nowhere, Master? Sorry if I surprised you. Showing up out of nowhere, being all out of place, and causing trouble is kind of my thing. Call it the mark of a natural-born wanderer, I guess. Anyway, I hope you don't mind too much. Damn, Musashi! That confident blast of that lightning-fast wordplay. Yomiyamoto Musashi, ni ten ni chiryu and all. Yep, I'm Musashi. Anyway, I was doing my usual wandering thing when a blizzard struck out of nowhere, and ended up re-shifting again thanks to the Buddha's guidance. Then I ran into a one-eyed swordsman turned Japanese agent, and he convinced me to head north. At first I was just fighting off Russian Yaku's assassins, but I guess at one point I got so turned around that I ended up putting a teeth on the table, so it's pretty sneaky. I guess this is what I get for going along with Jubei. Russian Yaku? Yeah, Russian Yaku. I can't believe they're still around in this day and age. I swear, no sooner do I get to Russia and go for a little skiing, than they just show up and attack me. They ruined my ski wear. I just got it. Now all I've got left is my plain old kimono. I love how she can just talk and have a regular conversation while just completely destroying them. I don't even know where to begin with this. Oh, Dang, I can't believe Master friend with yet another sword-toting hero. Do servants just not feel cold or something? They oughta, at least a little. Oh hey, it's Iyaga. Man, I know they all have this going on, but I love how soft their fur looks. And that gunslinger. Oh, he is so my type. Oh jeez. Haha, we're damn glad for my gun about now. I want to keep plenty of space between her and me. Incredible. She keeps cutting down her pretty sneaky one after the other, all without missing a beat in her chit-chat. I know, right? So this is the same with her master mention at Singularity. Shima Musashi no Kami Fujiwara no Harunobu. I still can get that! Holy crap! You wanna... Thank you.
Thanks, disembodied voice. I know that's super long though, so you can just call me Musashi. Anywho, that ought to do it for introductions. Now we just gotta cut down the bad guys that are still left. Go nuts, gunslinger guy. You won't have to worry about any of them coming up behind you anymore. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll just dodge any stray bullets that happen to come my way. So I ain't gotta keep her out of my line of fire, huh? Gotta say that lady's one hell of a bandit. Damn glad she's with us. Alright, master, let's mow these guys down. Man, I am absolutely loving this right now. Musashi, it's been so freaking long. You're finally here. And Mashu finally gets to actually see you. Well, she gets to hear you, technically. Although she does technically understand. Yeah, no, she only sees her coordinates right now. She doesn't actually see her. So he has legitimately just a voice for now. Get a bunch of crit stars going. As much as we possibly can. Now this should help us to defeat C and B. Oh hell yeah! That. Nice damage Sheba with the 100% crit. I really need to stop that. Billy's voice is infectious. Alright. All we gotta do now is just buff ourselves up. And thanks to Sheba being here, she gets to increase everyone's attack damage even more. Plus Buster. Now I really gotta get the skill up past 4. You're an AoE Noble Phantasm, right? No, you're a single target. Alright. Okita, it's your time to shine. Now you have at least a little bit more of a buffer to help you take them out even more. Second, Muku Sandan. And there we go. GG's, 4 turns, not bad. Gotta love having Queen Sheba here. Who knows? Best not alone enough, I might actually get picked up the accent. Well, not really accent, just the way he talks. Is this too much Old Western? Am I going a bit too far with this? I don't know anymore. I'm having way too much fun now that Musashi is showing up. Fire. Alright, that's that. Musashi! Yeah, that's me, and look at you. You've grown up so much since I last saw you. I'm glad you're doing so well and that you're still fighting a good fight, just like I thought you'd be. And that means I bet I can help you out. Don't worry about all the gory details. I got a pretty good idea of what's going on. So from now on, I'll be your personal bodyguard. Let's get that formal contract stuff over with real quick. Hell yeah, Musashi's not my servant again. I can't believe how fast that was. She just took Master's hand and forged a simple contract right on the spot almost instantly. I've never had a servant make the connection before. That's all it took? Yay, now I can fight at full strength all the time. Oh, for payment, I'll accept 10 gold coins and 1 bowl of udon a day, please. Thank you. Now she wants food and money. You ain't from the Wild West yourself, are you, Miss Samurai? Oh yeah, the Wild West was great. There were duels to be fought every day, so I never went hungry. By the way, Billy was it? What is this place? I thought this was the hideout for the bandits Samyaga hired me to take care of, but I'm not so sure anymore. This is the Minotaur's Labyrinth. The Minotaur? Oh, you mean the monster from Greek mythology? Well, damn, no wonder I got lost. That's what I get for just charging headlong into the entrance of some weird labyrinth that springs up out of nowhere. Huh. Master told me about what happened in Shimosa, but I don't think I could really picture how it all went down. Until now. Wow, she's even more reckless than Cell. I didn't think that was possible. Wait, Yaga, let me see your face for a second. What are you doing? How are you so strong? It looks like you don't have any of the features in the band's descriptions. Okay, you're clear.
Wow. Going out to Patxi instantly, huh?
Sorry about that, but a job's a job, you know. I'm afraid I still have trouble telling Yaga apart. Plus, they keep attacking me ever since I wandered into this world. Only recently got to a point where we could do the whole "you scratch my back, I scratch yours" thing.
Aha, so you're the killer those Yaga were talking about.
Huh, killer? Alright, yep, that was me. But I swear, my honor, I only went around killing bandits and no pre-sneaky, okay? How come you said you were from Chaldea? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. At one point I ran into Yaga having some trouble with a Kree shot. For a race that's all about survival of the fittest, they're weirdly grateful when you save their lives, and this one insisted that I tell him my name. So I thought I'd play it cool and be all, I'm the finest swordsmaster in all of Chaldea. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Let go of me already. What the hell's your deal anyway?
That is a damn good question. She's Musashi.
Miyamoto Musashi, the strangest cell encountered in Shimosa. As I recall, she possesses the unusual ability to travel between parallel worlds without ray shifting. She must have ended up here, right as the base world's surface was wiped clean. That would explain why she wasn't swallowed up by the abnormality. Holmes, is something wrong? I was just admiring Miss Cell's extraordinary good fortune. Or perhaps I should say her talent for making connections.
Yeah, no kidding.
Miss Miyamoto, rest assured that we have no issue with your willingness to cooperate with Chaldea. You've already been a great help to us in the past. In fact, your carelessness has already been helpful. I would never have guessed that your unique temperament held such significance. Here in this lost belt, the entire world is against us, and there was no one we could trust until we ran into you.
Wow, what about Patxi?
You have been to many different worlds, yet retain your sense of right and wrong. Miss Cell could not ask for a better assistant. What do you mean carelessness? It's not like I asked to go flitting around from world to world. Oh, my Buddha, I've never seen such a beautiful man. He might be a little past his prime, but I could still stare at that face for days. Thank you. I must say I'm used to being complimented, but I've never had someone be quite so effusive. Okay, Holmes, put the pocket mirror down so we can just call you Musashi, right? You're clearly a saber, that much is obvious. Another super cute girl. I'm Leonardo da Vinci, but please just call me Da Vinci. You said you came into this labyrinth from the entrance, right? Do you remember how to get back? Sorry, not a clue. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Guess we're right back to square one then. At least we now have a significant addition to our fighting force. In the meantime, I will keep track of your coordinated data and attempt to make a map of the place. However, Mother Nature and labyrinths are designed to be impenetrable from the outside. So I'm afraid you'll need to keep doing your best to make it out from there on your own.
Well, we'd best get moving then. No sense just standing around here. Sal, you and Musashi old friends, right? How about we all walk while we talk so you two can share what you've learned so far?
Well, my side won't take long. I've been in here for 3 months so far, and I've learned one thing. Russia is cold. But knowing you, Sal, I bet you've already got this whole situation all figured out. And I know you won't mind filling me in. I love that about you.
It's good to see you again, Musashi. Even though you've been with me this entire time, technically.
Oh boy, 41 minutes. I was not expecting Section 18 to take that long, dang.
Either way, as I said, I'm going with Section 19. I ain't stopping until I'm done.
Alright, yes, we can bring Musashi NP5. Oh.
Still not doing it.
It may be fantastic that she's NP5, but I'm still not doing it.
I mean, hell, how's about I just do this instead? Go ahead and get Musashi, bring her out over here, put on the craft essence, then we are good to... If I can just find it. Go.
Patxi's decision, section 19.
So that's what's going on here. This place is a lost spell to a different world where the pruning theoretical phenomena is still taking place. So now you're after the bad guys, crypt as you call them, who ruined the world. On top of that, the hot gunslinger you've got with you is Billy the Kid. I hope that might be the case when I heard you call him Billy, and I was totally right. That's great, that's so great.
I cannot. I can't squeal like a girl.
No rattling your sword at Billy. No dueling our allies. Oh, really? And here I was all locked and loaded. Sorry, old habits and all that. Besides, a quick draw battle between a gunslinger and a swordsman. How could I not want to see which one of us would win? Granted, I've already won a number of quick draw battles with other gunslingers, but Billy the Kid's got to be on a whole other level. Is it true you can fire 3 rounds between a man's eyes before he's even had time to blink? You are supposed to be fast and lightning, right? Of course I am. Plenty of folks have come to see if those rumors were true, and they've gotten more than 2 or 3 rounds between the eyes for their troubles. This ain't really the place, though. Too close in, you're planning to deflect anything that fire and rush me for the kill, ain't ya? Probably capped the whole thing up by saying something about how you was only looking to see who's faster than just mosey along. Saw right through me, huh? Guess you and I are both outlaws through and through. So you guys size each other up even when you're joking around. You really are incorrigible. Seems like a big waste of ammo to me. Hey, I keep the rules of engagement as much as the next outlaw, and my fault is a little late as a little ruthless savage. I mind my manners too, you know. I just happen to enjoy life and death duels as much as I do testing my skills. That's so, 'cause it sure looks to me like the only thing that you're worried about is your sword playing and staying alive no matter what. I'm glad to see them hitting off so well, Senpai. Anyways, I think we'd better put the dueling off while we're here. I noticed during that last scrap that my gunshots were making a hell of a lot of noise here, so... Wait, that's it. Billy! Yep, there, we can use the ringing of my gunshots to help figure out how to get around in here. I doubt it'll give us a straight shot to the exit, but it ought to at least give us an idea where to go. Only thing is that I ain't really got the ear to figure out the change in the sound. Keen to hearing ain't really my strong suit. I bet the musician could pull it off, but of course he ain't here right now. How about you, Miss Samurai? Think you could do it? I don't have to. We've got someone else with excellent hearing right here. Patxi! Wait. You want me to figure out how the differences in the acoustics of Billy's gunshots? Well, I have done that before. It's a handy trick to figure out how many demonic beasts there are in a pack. But figuring out this labyrinth's layout, I don't know. You got it. Patxi, we're bent on those yak ears of yours. I'm sure they can pull us through this. What do you say? Will you give it a shot? Alright, guess that's the only option. We're counting on you. Don't worry. These hands of ours aren't just for show. Don't go letting us down now. The front path leads to a dead end. The left side takes us back to where we were. There's a staircase leading up if we go diagonally. No, this isn't it. Every path here leads to a dead end. We'll have to go back and try another one. Hang on, there's a path that doesn't ricochet at all. You found the exit, then that means... Let's go, Master! Hold on, there's something there. Oh no, it's a Minotaur. Doesn't look like it. There's regular beasts here to guard the exit. Oh, that all? Shouldn't have been any kind of trouble for us then. In that case, let's wrap this up nice and quick. I had to save bits and pieces of these creatures to eat,
so I could keep a minimum of magical energy going when I was on my own. But now that I've got a master, the sky's the limit. No more worrying about keeping the tasty bits intact. Time to show these things what I can really do. Ah, dang it. Why do two of them have to actually be lances right off the bat? Especially when, you know, Okita has 3 cards. This one having that card changing ability would have been great. But sadly, that is on a completely different code. Dang, nabbit. Alright, good. Good. Now what, go for a little bit of damage increase. Go for a double hit. So do that, and then that. Dang it. I was really hoping that would work, but no. Even 80%, she still didn't crit. My lucks with crits are freaking crap, man. Like, seriously, complete and utter crap. At least we have defense for one more turn. So that, and then that. Oh, now you get a crit when you don't even have 80%. Yeah, that's just like this game, isn't it? That game just loves to screw me, doesn't it? Alright, looks like I'm gonna do my noble phantasm. That's why the hell not? Second, Mukyu's undone. I was doing a little bit of Billy in that. I really need to stop that freaking voice. Alright, good, we're close. Now, can we get Okita's Noble Phantasm up? No, we can't. Cause of course we can. Might as well get waivers up then. 62% ain't bad. Of course, the big freaking boss is a freaking assassin. Let's damage up. Six pass, 5 rings, Curly Cutter, Divine Blades. This should at least do a decent amount, right? Totally. Oh yeah, that still did a decent amount. Way more if we were just doing regular attacks as well. Damage increase. So do this, this, and then this. Ten crit stars. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. Heal up Okita. Look at that. Take all the crit stars. Of course, Musashi still managed to keep 10. Fine. Okita will get her Noble Phantasm next turn.
Yeah, we won. Unless this thing can somehow manage to take everyone else out right now. Wow! It just sealed her noble phantasm. Well, screw you too, buddy. Put up a beat. How dare you? Yeah, thank you too for freaking critting. That's what you get, prick. You saw Poke's noble phantasm, that still doesn't matter, because you still went down. How to wrap this up? Maybe a good old-fashioned see you in hell or something. Then again, this place is hellish enough as it is. That's it, now it's just a straight shot to get outside. Great, let's go. Nice. There, you made it out. So I wasn't dreaming after all. I should have known. Come on now, you've been pissing in our ears about your regrets a while now. Save the grieving for later. Well done, everyone. Now it's all out of there. All our monitoring functions are back online. It looks like the old pre-sneaky and the Metropolitan Mercurius are both gone. Huh? It's about time we got to a point where we can monitor you again. How could you let your guard down like that, you fools? What were you thinking, getting lost in a place where we can't track you? Well, there, partner, the point of having an ace up your sleeve like that is the other guy who can't see it. So much damn problem. Billy is right. Gordolf, the fact that they made it back alive is a victory in its own right. Asterios' noble phantasm is one of the few man-eater traps ever to exist, even in the Gracian world. Not only did Cell's team manage to escape it, they even acquired a powerful new ally in Miss Miyamoto. If that is not a victory, I don't, Miss Miyamoto, am I mistaken, or are you floating? Why yes, I am. Nice to know your eyes are as sharp as your good looks are devastating. Floating! What's going on? I'm afraid Miss Miyamoto does not have firm roots in this lost belt. Her existence here is inherently unstable, even after forming a connection with Miss Cell earlier. Now I see, so this is the downside to being able to raise shift on one's own power. Bluntly, she's not altogether different from a ghost. She has no place in any world, whether proper human history or a lost belt. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I am a female Musashi who doesn't belong anywhere, let alone Cell's history. I used to be adrift with no place to call home, wandering around with no goal beyond improving my own swordsmanship. But now that I've reached 0, and attained a sword that surpassed my father's, I don't even have that. Honestly, I don't know why I bothered to travel at all anymore. No place to call home. What does that mean? Musashi. Oh, don't worry, I'm totally fine with it. I may not be totally corporeal anymore, but I'm still me. All I need are beautiful people to look at, money to buy udon, and challenging enemies to fight. Still, it sucks that my presence here is unstable. After letting loose in that battle, I can tell this place just doesn't quite agree with me. I can see my connection to Cell isn't enough to keep me anchored. So that means I've done this enough that I can tell it probably won't be too long before I tumble off into another world. I'm sorry to say I won't be able to stick by you to the end here. In fact, this might even be the last time I ever... Nope, not bringing myself down. Whatever happens from here on out, I'm glad I showed up in this world. After all, I got to save your life just in the nick of time. Not every day I get a chance like that. I don't really get what's going on, but basically you're going to be disappearing soon. Doesn't that scare you? Of course it does, and I hate that I won't be able to stick around. But if I sit around feeling sorry for myself, I'll miss the chance to help out while I can. Anyway, there you have it, Cell. Time is definitely not on my side. I might not be able to help you out as much as I'd like, but I'll do my best to clear the way forward for you while I can. Thanks, Musashi. No, Musashi, I don't want to see you go. Are you finally done talking? People from the East being unafraid of death is nothing special. It's the same culture that gave us Harakiri and Wabi-Sabi, you know.
At any rate, we've no more use for that Yaga. Get rid of him. Go on, get out of my sight. Yeah, that figures. Wait. What? We can't speak to the rebel army, but for our part, we don't blame you for cooperating with our enemy. However, we do want as much information as you can give us on Ivan the Terrible. What, are you still planning to defeat him? Forget it, it's impossible. Oh, impossible, you say? And why is that? Because I can't tell you. It's so horrible, I can't even put it into words. He's that much of a monster. A monster, eh? So then he must be quite large. Large doesn't begin to describe it. He's on a whole other level. It's alright, Patxi. We fought and beaten some truly enormous enemies before. Remember Tiamat, talk about huge. That said, with the rebel army wiped out, our chances of defeating Ivan the Terrible now are slim, verging on non-existent. That's why I keep telling you not to even try going after him. This is going nowhere fast. Any ideas for how to break their stalemate, Holmes? Not yet. I've read Patxi's remarks alone aren't nearly enough to draw reliable conclusions. Every single piece of the puzzle must fall into place. Inspection, eyewitness testimony, and evidence. Only with all those can I begin to accurately determine our chances for victory. Let me save you some time. Here it is right now, zilch. Okay, fine. If you're that determined to fight the Tsar, you should not see him for yourselves and have your spirits broken in the process. Well, before that, there's a matter of whether we can even get close to him. As a matter stand, we cannot. The frontier may be fairly free of Oprishniki, but the capital area is crawling with them. Then again, it's up to me to do something about that. Beowulf. In the flesh. I came as soon as I could after the young I had watching this place told me what was happening. But I guess I was too late. So what do we do about the plan now? I'll figure something out. Good, glad your spirit isn't broken. Long as you can keep your chin up like that, you'll be alright. Huh, hang on. Is this all the servants we had? No, I'm afraid Avakablon is still missing. I see. Oh, by the little lady over there making eyes at you, hoping for a duel is Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi, huh? And here I thought she was just some crazy wait. Miyamoto Musashi. As in a great sword master from the Far East. Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. But never mind that. Is it true you fought the giant Grendel all on your own? Aha, I see what your game is now. But unfortunately, I'm not fighting anyone here unless I have to. Not with circumstances being what they are. Aw man, foiled again. At least old man Tachima had the decency to take me up on my challenge. Anyway, is this the plan you told me about earlier? You really think it'll work? Of course not. Hey, if it isn't Patxi, so why isn't it going to work? Because he's their partner. Gotta admit, I ain't thrilled about Ivan seeming so much more powerful than we even bargained for. Still, we learned ourselves a little something not sure you're gonna like and want to hear anyways. Shoot. Hey, looks like Ivan Terrible's gotta be counting sheep to use that noble fan system of his that summons all those damn Oprishniki. So all we gotta do is wake him up and the Oprishniki ought to disappear in a flash. I see. So that's why he's able to summon as many as he wants and have them stick around. Don't do it. Don't do what, Patxi? You can't wake Ivan the Terrible up, and you shouldn't even be thinking about fighting him. Did you see him? Yeah, I did, and I. Settle down now, that's enough. The short of it is that Patxi here got a look at Ivan the Terrible in the flesh and it spooked him something fierce. Is that so? And now you say we shouldn't even think about fighting him. That's right. He is, how'd I put this? He's so far beyond us, see, I can't even put it into words. Even thinking about fighting him or beating him doesn't make sense. He's a god, I mean a god. Pathetic. Coward. Stop it. A god, huh, Patxi? Let me tell you a little secret. We heroes fighting gods like that is pretty much our whole deal. That goes for Zell, too. That's exactly right. Some of our past opponents could best be described as gods. Even you, Zell. Well, I mean, I was just watching. I'm just watching and giving commands. So... Just watching her. I don't remember what happened, but I bet you were the first to jump into the fray, weren't you?
That's true. I've watched the record I left for myself several times now, and that's how it went.
So you're not gonna give up? Patxi, this girl doesn't even know how to give up. Anyway, the other Sneak are all going to disappear once Yvonne the Terrible wakes up. Maybe I should take the fight to the capital instead. Hey guys. Yes, General. I hate to ask, but can I trust you guys to handle the diversion near the capital? But sir, without you there, we can't possibly. Hey now, don't give me that. I thought I trained you guys to be able to operate even when I'm not around. You got the numbers and you got what it takes to fight. If you want, you can always run away too. There's no shame in running away from the OP Sneaky so you can live and fight another day. That's what I trained you guys for, you hear me? Yes, General. We've been over this, remember. You don't get through life by making the world unequal. You do it by spreading equality wherever you go. You can get to where you're going a lot easier with someone at your side than you can on your own. The joy you get from working together beats the joy you get from kicking others down in any day of the week. I couldn't agree more, General, but I'm still nervous. Without you around to guide us, I don't know if we can make it. Part of being a king is planning for something that happens after you're gone. You guys will manage okay without me, right? Now that I've taught you how to hunt, how to hide, and especially how to live in bigger groups. General Beowulf. So sorry, but I'm gonna go with these guys. If I don't, you'll never get the real tomorrow you've been working for.
A real tomorrow, huh? Billy? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking it might be about time I started taking all this serious. Especially now we know Yager are capable of learning and growing as much as anyone else. Bear, I got a feeling that just the diversion ain't gonna do the trick. We're gonna need one in the capital too, so I'll play a decoy to draw their attention.
By yourself, are you nuts? They'll pre-sneak you in the capital all freakishly strong. It'd be like taking 100 servants all on your own.
Oh, don't get no thought, I'm an arch after all, we ain't the sort to go down easy. I'll keep him fighting as long as I can, what do you say?
I know Cell said you and I never ran into each other in America. But if we had, I'm sure I would have remembered. Because there can't be many kick-ass outlaws like you around.
That's the reason Billy the Kid's still known today. He's a legend among the legends in Old West. Oh shucks, you're making me blush. Anyway, this ought to make things a mite easier for those of you around the capital. Good luck out there.
Alright, Beowulf Billy. We'll find a way to make it work on our own. Thanks for everything. Make sure you two come back safe and sound. You bet. Once Yvonne the Terrible is out of the picture, we'll try to make it back. No promises, though. That's okay. I know you hate making promises you're not sure you can keep. Alright, we'll make our way ahead of you then. Once we're all set, we'll make sure we get their attention.
Are you just gonna abandon them?
I'm not abandoning anyone, but I'm not gonna keep them safe forever either. The time for that's long past. This isn't the age of heroes anymore. I'm not even sure how I survived. I'm not even sure how I arrived at this conclusion myself. Anyway, the point is, this isn't a time when only heroes or the strong get to survive anymore. Not even in this Yaga world. And there's no way anyone should still be ruling on a high as God's agent for hundreds of years.
Not a time when only the strong get to survive, huh?
So there you have it, Cell. I know it took a while to get here, but now I'm finally joining your team. And to kick things off, I got an idea. What do you say we go in and save Atalanta and Salieri?
Atalanta and Salieri? Then they're still alive?
Sure are. I'm told they were taken captive. They could have handled themselves just fine, of course, but Atalanta gave herself up when the enemy took some kids hostage.
That does sound like her.
Right. And Salieri probably followed her lead. Just a moment.
If they succeeded at capturing a seventh as strong as Miss Atalanta, then surely they must have taken her back to the capital, no?
You'd think so, but it doesn't look that way. I had some Yaga tail them, and they told me they actually bypassed the capital and brought the captives somewhere else. An old fortress they turned into a prison. Well, fortunately we won't need to infiltrate the capital to rescue them. But why would they avoid the capital to begin with? Perhaps they're concerned about Yvonne the Terrible being assassinated, but no. If that were the case, they would have executed them right away. Atalanta and Solidarity are both servants powerful enough that they need to be heavily guarded at all times. Why would the enemy go so far as to build a prison just to keep them away from the capital? Could it be because of who else is in the capital?
Possibly. They might be trying to warp their minds and make them work with them.
Patxi, you were taken to Yaga Moscow after you were captured, correct? Yeah, that's right. What were things like there? Was the Yaga afraid of Yvonne the Terrible? No, it didn't look like it. I didn't hear a single one bad-mouthing the Tsar when I was there. I don't blame them, seeing how they live their way better off than we do in the frontier. Not to mention all the Oprichniki everywhere they go. Then can you tell me if they appear to be living in fear of the Oprichniki, or if they seem to be genuinely loved and respect the Tsar? Genuinely? I don't know, that's hard to say. Close your eyes, Patxi. Take a deep breath and think back to what you saw there. Alright. Goodness, I can't believe he defied the Tsar. Worthless Yaga, hell's too good for him. Yaga did something bad.
The incorrigible runt forgot the debt of gratitude we owed to the Tsar. Now he's suffering the consequences for incurring the Tsar's wrath, and rightly so. Make sure you don't ever end up like him. I don't know what he was thinking to find the strongest being in existence. We all need to stick together if we're going to survive in this world.
They didn't sound like they were being coerced. They actually sounded like they worshipped him. They didn't seem to be afraid of the Oprichniki at all either.
Then based on what you saw, there were no signs of dissent there.
Not as far as I can tell, no.
Excellent, you have just provided another key of the puzzle to the mystery of Yvonne the Terrible.
You have my thanks, Patxi. No problem, really.
How can this possibly help us, Holmes?
Of course, the citizens of Yaga Moscow are going to sing Yvonne the Terrible's praises. Yaga may be devoted to the principle of strong get to eat, but they are no less possessed of emotions than humans. As we saw with Patxi earlier, there's no Yaga that does not feel fear. All the more so if they are confronting the Tsar as being said to be an agent of God himself. So then, if the Yaga in the capital revere the Tsar, rather than fear him,
yes,
that, my friends, means the Tsar must be revered. Huh?
What's going on?
Heh. Oh, this had better not be going where I think it's going. I'm afraid that question will have to wait until right now.
Then what the hell is a dramatic pause for?
What it means is that Yvonne the Terrible is on the verge of waking up. However, the other authority figures wish to prevent this at all costs. I cannot imagine the Tsar would be especially pleased by the current circumstances after all. As if the rebellion weren't enough, now there are servants being summoned one after another for the express purpose of defeating him. The Tsar would surely see the state of affairs as nothing short of a personal attack on him, and reigning has established here. As such, even the slightest of disturbances in the capital would be all it may take to wake him up. Fortunately, that means we may only have to contend with the Oprichniki army for a short time.
Now I see. But either way, we're not heading to the capital just yet. First we need to rescue Atalanta and Salieri.
Oh boy. And this is the end of 19, right? Or is that the first of 19? Oh my god, that was the first of 19. Holy crap! Alright. I took like a minute break. Let's see if I can't, lose my voice doing this. I can, continue all the way. I'm so ashamed. I cannot believe they decided to spare us.
Those dirty bastards threatening to kill those kids if we don't go along. That's no way for the strong to behave.
Be that as it may, it was my fault for not refusing them. I apologize. I just could not depend on those poor children.
You did everything you could, boss.
I have no right to call myself your boss anymore. Not after so much blood has been spilled. The rebel army has no hope of rebuilding itself anymore. I will never be able to bear these things against the Tsar again.
Things may not be as bad as you think, Atalanta.
Huh? You should have been running around making a mess of things, haven't you?
You're the mage who was invited to the palace, the crypta.
Don't bother. I can't use a command spell bonding techniques to keep the servants in check. There's no way you can break through it with your magic resistance.
I suppose I must have frightened you more than I bit if you have taken such precautions. So why are you here? Is it time for my execution?
No, I'm here to recruit you. I want you to form a contract with me and fight for our side.
Are you mad? What mush do you have between your ears in place of brains?
No, I'm dead serious.
So as long as you side with the Tsar, we are enemies.
I'm not on his side.
What?
I'm not on the Tsar's side at all. Just take a look around. See any of Prishniki here? I want to make a deal with you.
A deal?
That's right. I want to take the Tsar down, and I want you to help me.
What do you mean by that?
And the Tsar is not the only one you'll need to defeat. If you really want to help this abandoned world, then you'll need to take down Chaldea too.
Aye.
So that's his plan. Surely you must have realized it yourself. You may be a servant from proper human history, but your true sympathies lie with this side, don't they? This lost belt is one of the dregs of history. If Chaldea succeeds in their goal, you know what will happen to it.
Tell me more.
Gladly. All Yaga here should listen to this too. I think we could all do great things together. Especially seeing as we have the same goal.
Oh god dang it, he's gonna do that card, isn't he? He's gonna have them work for him. And come after us. Cause when we rewrite history, when we fix history, all the Yaga should probably disappear. Well, will probably.
This should give me everything I need. My caster, the rebel army and Atalanta. Salieri and most importantly Avacapron. Chaldea Mashkiraito, Cell. I will surpass you. All of you. I'm finally getting going.
You're not gonna beat me. You're just not. Even if you bring Atalanta on your side. I don't know what the hell Avacapron is if he actually backstabbed me. I don't think he has. The Yaga, on the other hand, might. Because it's literally their lives at stake.
So this Avacapron isn't here. I guess that means we can't use golems now.
Ah yes, don't even worried about that. We'll take it there in the Shadow Border. Things being what they are, we can't afford to simply hide away any longer. We'll come pick you up right now. You want us to move toward the fighting? Have you lost your mind, Holmes? The time for confining ourselves to our immediate surroundings is long since past scored off. From here on out, we will be assuming the same risks that Miss Cell has been facing on the front line this entire time. Attention all hands in the cockpit/command room, as well as those of you at positions throughout the Shadow Border. We will now be piloting the border across Russia's vast territory. We will most likely have to fight off demonic beasts and hopefully sneak on our way. It will be risky, but it is a risk we must take. I understand, Holmes. No objections here.
Oh man, so we're finally wading into combat ourselves, huh? Oh well, I guess we can't have the gas pedal rusting over from disuse. That plan is okay with me. I, Jingle Abel Munier, as well as the rest of the staff, are all on board.
Speaking of technical advisor in the borders and transit mainframe, I'm on board with this too, but what's this? Be still my heart, could it be that the only one who isn't on board with the plan's the big shot tough elite mate sitting in the fancy chair? Aren't you a prestigious Clark Tower mate? A graduate from the police's department at that? You must have some experience in military affairs. But now you're telling us you're afraid of a little combat action.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I'm just concerned about the Shadow Border's safety. It's the last bastion of humanity, after all. It's my duty to protect it. I'm afraid just keeping the border safe won't stop the world from ending. We also need to use it to fight back. Am I wrong? You think I don't know that? Of course I do. But can you guarantee our safety? Especially from, say, a cannon shell being fired straight into the command room? I'm afraid you'll just need to trust my and Mr. Manier's piloting technique on that. But if it's any comfort, I can tell you that we have completed the simulator's most difficult course 10 times out of 100. Really? The same course I've only ever beaten 5 times myself? I'm impressed. Wait, do you mean you tackled that course by yourself? Things like the Safari Rally. Very well, I'll allow it, being as I'm a master driver myself. I know talent when I see it. But as the commander, I reserve the right to order an immediate retreat if I sense we might be in the slightest bit of danger. Understood, Gordolf. Miss Kiriraito, would you be so kind as to contact Miss L? Tell her the Shadow Border is on its way. There you have it, Master. We'll be heading your way now. Please hold it tight until we get there. Say, I just realized something. That was Mars, right? The girl you told me about before. If she is a servant, why is she here with you? Well... I see. Got it, just leave everything to me. Okay, so what, is Musashi gonna be the one that ends up talking to Marsh and actually getting her in the right mind so that she can actually fight? Alongside me? Because she does want to. She just can't get herself to actually fight any longer. So that's your right, huh? I like it. Alright. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Please come on board. Will do. Cell reporting in for duty. Huh, this is great. It's faster than any horse could ever hope to be. Damn right, puts me in a mind to head up to the deck and let loose a good old-fashioned yee-haw. This thing's practically a boat running on land. It is, isn't it? There's nothing better than a blasting across a barren wasteland at full throttle. I have to advise against going up on the deck, though. Pushing through this weather at such speeds would freeze anyone to death, even a servant. And they just use their spirit forms, so. But then they wouldn't be able to feel the wind on their faces, would they? Don't you ever shut up? This right here is exactly what I hate about your poor heroic spirits. I couldn't call there find any dignified servants. I'm sure you'll meet some of those later in our journey, Rodolph. Ah, what about the Grand Duchess? She would seem to be nothing if not dignified. Are you mad, man? Why would I take on an ice demon like that? It's my familiar. Not to mention, just seeing her face makes my coin seize up something fierce. What? Why would you say that? Talk about traumatic experience. Still, I'm actually with the old man on this one. That Grand Duchess scares the hell out of me, too. Really? I like her. Nonetheless, we cannot let our fear hold us back forever. If we are to get through this, we will need to face her sooner or later. Don't you agree, Miss Cell? Where is Miss Cell? With Marsh and Musashi, most likely. Welcome back, Senpai. Foe. Hi there. Hello, Musashi. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. Same here. Nice to finally meet you, Marsh. Thank you. Your shoulders and thighs are kind of stiff, aren't they? Have you been doing something? No, nothing special, just my usual training regimen. I see. Thus we don't have to worry about the physical side, so that just leaves the mental side. Yep. Hey, I think I can make some time to talk later. There are so many things I want to ask you. For example, maybe you could tell me some juicy stories about Cell. Wait, what kind of things do you want to ask her? I can't answer any questions that would violate her privacy. Foe. Well, it's no morning. It's nice to be outside again, Senpai. Holmes said I could go with you, but with the border close by and all. Well, it's nice that we got here in record time, but something seems off. You're right, I ain't sensing any enemies around here at all. May as well head inside. I'm not smelling much here. We might have been wrong about where they were. We scanned this location earlier ourselves and found nothing whatsoever. They must be masking all the servant readings, but it still seems strange that it would be completely deserted. Beowulf, I take it you would prefer to go charging in. Huh, well yeah, pretty much. That's about how I siege out of work when you're in a hurry.
Something about that don't make a lick of sense. Still, I gotta agree that quick is better at this point.
Very well, go ahead and charge in. Though I don't believe you'll find anything worthwhile. So we got to go ahead, huh? In that case,
You smashed the door to pieces in a single blow. That's one way to win a race against time. I didn't even have time to start a stopwatch. Talk about being quick on the draw.
Looks like you were right. This place is deserted.
I don't sense anyone here either. Definitely deserted. Are you sure about that? Aren't they underground?
I can make out that the lot descent. It's all the others, though just barely. Looks like they were shipped out of here about 3 days ago. What do you make of it?
Your guess is better than mine. You can track sense.
You can't. You all got stuffy noses or something.
Nothing like that. Regular old humans ain't got the noses y'all could do.
So your nose and ears are basically useless. Well, that's gotta suck. Hey, Master, there's a note here. Looks like someone named Kadok wrote it. Do you know him?
Marsh. Right, Beowulf, can I see the note, please? Yes, this is definitely Kadok's handwriting. I remember it from his Magecraft essays. It says Atalanta and Celeria to be executed in Yakima's cow. It's scheduled for 5 days from now.
Damn, so that's the plan.
So he's calling us out. We gotta ride to the capital to stop him, huh? Wow.
He's literally trying to pull a trap.
Because when we get there, they ain't going to be freaking executed. They'll be freaking fighting us, which means we're gonna have to be fighting Atalanta and most likely Salieri again. God dang it. I suppose we can make it in time. Of course, once we do, we'll have a whole passel of Osprishniki to contend with before we can even think about getting to the execution site.
Why don't you even go at all? It's obviously a trap.
I'm sure it is, but the fact is, our only hope for success is to distract the enemy and defeat them as quickly as possible. And to do that, we need as many servants to help us as we possibly can get. Atalanta in particular is capable of taking on a large army all on her own. So if we're going to defeat Ivan the Terrible, or even face him, we're going to need her help. Ideally, I would like to have Avocabro and his golems around too, but... Hey, speaking of Avocabro, Ned no mentioned him at all. After all that happened last time we saw him, he must be either dead or captured. No, I'm afraid there's no mention of him at all. Patxi, can you make out Avocabro and Sen too?
Avocabrone's tough to make out. His scent's always mixed in with dirt and rocks. That Mexican full-body outfit doesn't exactly help either. Too bad. I was hoping I'd get to meet the legendary Golem Keeper for myself. But oh well. Anyway, it looks like we're done here, Master. Now all we've got to do is make a choice. Do we go to the capital or not? What do you say?
I say we fight.
So we got me, Billy, and Miyamoto Musashi. That means it'll just be the 3 of us against the entire capital. Even if we luck out, find Avocabron and rescue Atalanta. That still only makes 5.
Oh well, if things start to look bad, I can fight too, and I should at least be able to help keep you all safe for a while.
No, you won't be any use to us in combat. Not with the state you're in. If anything, you'd only drag us down.
Damn, listening to that from a freaking actual servant's gotta hurt.
Listen, in this world, you're either strong enough to survive, or you die. Just because you can technically fight doesn't mean you actually can be useful in the battlefield.
Aye.
We're going up against the Osprishniki, the Minotaur. That priest in Koyanskaya, 2 servants we know almost nothing about, Grand Duchess Anastasia and Ivan Terrible himself. Not to mention, Kadok Zemlupis.
It's one of the 7 cryptors. I have no doubt he's waiting for us.
I'm pretty sure I can beat just about anyone, but I know Ivan Terrible is a monster who's been ruling this world for 450 years straight. I can't really say for sure that I can beat him until I can see the bastard for myself.
You're gonna regret that, I promise. If you guys want to go off and get yourselves killed, that's your business. What about you, Cell?
Even I can tell she's, well, different. Right, she's a weakling who can't even kill a single demonic beast on her own, right? Well, Sal, are you really okay with dying? Of course not, but I still need to keep moving forward. I just want to do my best. Well, you're not going anywhere right now. Don't move. Patxi! Hold it, Billy. You too, Musashi. I want to talk to her in private, just us. Fine with me, Patxi. Holmes? It's quite alright, Miss Kiriraito. Stand down, Billy. Miss Miyamoto Patxi won't hurt her. You just want a private talk, isn't that right? Alright, we'll go wait outside the prison. Until you're done with your talk. And I'll go ahead and end our call. Wait, are you sure that's a good... Don't worry, it's fine. There, now it's just the two of us. Us, huh? I don't know when we all started lumping humans and Yaga together. Anyway, now there's no more servants here to keep you safe. Nope, there aren't. Killing you would be way easier than killing a demonic beast. I wouldn't even have to use my gun. All I'd have to do is twitch your neck a bit to break it and you'd be dead, isn't that right? Yep. You'd die if one of your arteries got cut too, or if you just fell sick with an incurable disease. You can't handle drowning or fire as well as we can. You especially can't handle this cold. If I ripped that coat off of you right now, you'd be dead in no time, wouldn't you? Yep. Yaga don't die nearly that easily. This cold might be deadly for you, but for me, well, I'd call it a bit chilly is all. If you want to kill a Yaga, you'd have to completely cut off their head. I heard that's something called infectious diseases. You used to kill humans all the time. Never heard of a Yaga dying that way. I'm a lot stronger than you. All Yaga are stronger than humans. Which is why I don't understand. How are you able to smile? Am I smiling? Yeah, all the damn time. Even if you're depressed or angry, you always look to me like you're smiling deep down inside. I don't get it. This world is nothing but pain and suffering. I don't ever smile. There's never been anything to smile about. The closest I come is when I've had enough vodka to get drunk. I've never actually smiled deep down from the heart. Be straight with me, Sal. Is your world really that happy? Speaking for myself, I was happy, yes. Is that so? Now I get it. I finally understand why I decided to go along with you, even if doing it got me killed. I want you to be driven to despair. I want you to curse this brutally cruel world, to curse your body for being weak and fragile. I want you to curse yourself for being weak. That's not going to happen. You say that now, but you'll change your tune quick once you meet Yvonne the Terrible. I've changed my mind. The Rebel Army, the Tsar. I don't care about any of it anymore. I'm not gonna kill you myself. But what I am gonna do is watch you fall into despair. I'm gonna be there when you reduce to crawling on your hands and knees.
Alright, Patxi, it's a deal. And what happens when I don't do that? We defeat Yvonne the Terrible, and you end up disappearing because the freaking lost spell collapses. What are you gonna do then, Patxi?
You don't get to be happy. Not when even the idea of happiness is unattainable for us. So you're still going to come with us? You couldn't stop me if you tried. It's not like you can kill me, right? Go ahead and tell all the others if you want. Besides, I'm sure that Holmes guy he's dropping on us anyway. He is, isn't he?
Huh? No, I actually don't think he is.
Oh, come on. Sure he is. There's no way a guy like that isn't listening in as we speak. Oh, done already. That went faster than expected.
Weren't you eavesdropping the whole time?
Aha, I'd never do anything of the sort. An English gentleman's word is his bond.
So, what was all that about anyhow? Because it looked to me like he needed killing. Everything's okay now.
You sure? Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Of course, all bets are off if he pulls another stunt. Yeah, I understand. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Hold this so-called gentlemanliness aside, I can promise you we weren't listening at all.
For real? Oh yes, I saw this good-for-nothing detective do nothing but demurely sip his tea the whole time. It's important to rest when one can, particularly in our case, given that we are cooped up in the shadow border. The longer the situation continues, the more likely it is to weigh on our minds. I'm quite sure Caldea's staff will come out the other side just fine. But what about you, Gordolf? Huh, don't you mock me, servant? Not a day goes by when I don't wish for the sweet embrace of death. And with the massive losses I've suffered this time around, I'm all but doomed no matter what happens. Oh no, now I want to die all over again. But that aside, we only have so much tea to go around. I certainly don't see us finding more here.
Talk about bouncing back.
Heh, well it doesn't matter either way. Come on, let's get going. You are going to the capital, aren't you? Sel.
Yep. Are you coming along too, Patxi?
When is that a problem? I won't get in your way. And that thing I want to discuss with Sel is all settled now, right, Sel?
Well, it's okay with me if it's okay with Master. I'm good.
Alright. But being one of the people who's been here from the beginning, there's something I want to say. Patxi, never try anything like that again. And I don't just mean because I don't like what you did. I'm saying this for your own personal safety, too. You. Yeah, okay. I got it, don't worry. Besides, I won't have to do anything like that again anyway. It's gonna take at least a few days to get to the capital. So what's your next move? For the moment, I think we shall take the shadow border as close to the capital as it's safely possible. After that, we can ride bikeones the rest of the way.
You mean the same bikeones Yaga ride?
Those are the ones. You can handle that, Sel. Think you can handle that.
I can do that now, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know how.
Master, does this mean you've been practicing horseback riding in secret ever since you fell off that horse in Rome? Why'd you have to bring that up, Marsh? I thought that was our little secret.
Oh, that's so. Well, then you can get your own mount and saddle up.
Fine with me, of course. I got around on horseback a lot back when I was crossing America. Very well then, everyone on board. It's finally time to begin our assault on Yaga Moscow, the very center of Russia and the home of that enormous tree. Oh boy. We are going to be taking on a lot. Really? 20 is only 3? But of course the beginning one is no battles, so who knows? A lot of stuff could potentially happen from now until then. But the half AP cost lasts for 5 days, and I believe that is also when the 10 free Saint Quartz, I believe I should still be able to get, will be gone if we don't finish the last 3 sections. Oh boy. So yeah, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will be doing the Tumultuous Land, whatever Section 21 is. Unless Section 20 lasts an entire episode, which it very well might. Then we'll see 21, 22, and whatever the epilogue is, if there is one, on the final episode next time. So 2 more episodes, potentially, maybe 3. Give or take, possibly 2. Till then, see you guys later.